This will be the last video that I will upload of 2019, obviously, given that today is the 31st. But I don't mind the breakouts. I've been extremely stressed. I literally cannot believe some people. It literally disgusts me. Because I can't get this out of my head, and it's literally just consuming me and just something that I just don't understand. I wanted to film this and upload this because I want to basically let everyone know, like, be careful, because you'll never believe the shit that could happen, and I can only imagine other shit that's happened to other people. Like, so we went to Johnny's Christmas at his mom's house on Christmas Eve in Nebraska, and all the gifts that she had given us were loaded into our car, as well as gifts that my sister had given us when we swung, like, through her place on the way to Nebraska. And we got back to the hotel, and given it's a different hotel than we normally stay in, but we got a really good deal, and, you know, we just thought it was a good idea. And we got back to the hotel somewhere between midnight and 1 a.m., like Christmas Eve / Christmas morning, and we had plans all day Christmas. And when we went out to the car, everything was gone. I just remember, like, Johnny's like, oh, hey, when you were, like, a little drunk last night, did you go through the glove compartment? And I'm like, no. And I look, and all the paperwork's ripped out, and one of his tennis shoes is on the passenger seat. And I look in the back seat, and it's empty. Pop the trunk. It's empty. So let's talk. I'm not editing this at all, so if there's a lot of I'm sorry, but I just don't have it in me. So the passenger seat, they stole one of his tennis shoes. And I don't think I had anything, or sorry, the driver's seat had his tennis shoes. Passenger seat, I don't think I had anything. They ripped out all the cords and stuff, like my chargers and everything, and they didn't take any of that, but they took the house keys. They took the house keys as we're up front, because we normally take the key fob off, because Johnny normally keeps it in his pocket, and my keychains are a little too big for his pockets. And so they took our house keys and the physical key to the car. They went through the glove box, so they had my name and address, because all my paperwork had my name and address on them. In the back seat, we had all of our gifts from his mom. We have a list of stuff, like, I got some really cool Disney board games. Those were gone. My sweatshirt that I'd worn on Christmas Eve night, Johnny spilled some wine on it, so we spray and washed it, and it was wet, so I couldn't wear it, like, back to the hotel. That was in the back seat. Gift cards. Multiple gift cards. Gifts that we'd yet to give his niece. White elephant gifts for, like, his uncle's, like, Christmas party for Christmas Day. All of our alcohol. There were 3 bottles of wine, 2.5 bottles of whiskey, some beer, and some Sprite. And then I had a pair of pajamas back there. Johnny had a pair of pajama pants. We both had, like, shampoo and conditioner and, like, deodorant and stuff, like, gift sets. Johnny had a whiskey glass set. There was a little foldable, like, drawer that I kept, like a collapsible cloth drawer that I kept, like, some Febreze and cleaning wipes, ibuprofen, energy shots, mints, that type of thing, all in. That was gone. Cookies were spilled all over the floor. My sister got me this really cool, like, Alex cabinet from IKEA, I'm pretty sure, that she built. They didn't take that, and I'm guessing they didn't take that because it was too big and they were in a hurry. My sister got me a trivia game. They didn't take that. There was some candy. that my sister got us. Didn't take that, but they took 2 giant bags of candy that his parents got me, and Johnny. Trying to think what else. Johnny had a food vacuum sealer that got taken in the trunk. Johnny had a deep fat fryer that got taken. I had a milk plastic crate that I kept car oils and paper towels and funnels and stuff, all car stuff, transmission fluid, antifreeze, windshield wiper fluid. They took that. They took pull floaties from the trunk. They took disc golf discs. They took another milk crate. This one had nothing but cleaning supplies in it, so I had car wipes, leather wipes, carpet cleaner. They took Johnny's Cartoons Humanity game that he had tons of expansion packs for and spent money on. They took his boots. They took my boots. I mean, there was just so much stuff. It's somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 worth of stuff. And, waking up Christmas morning, expecting to have a good time, spend time with friends and family, it was a lot. And it sucks. It really does. And, after the fact of all happening, both of our families have been, so nice and so great. Thankfully, Johnny didn't give me the gifts that he was supposed to give me, and he didn't get his from me, and we didn't go to my mom's yet. But, who does that? Who, it was obviously a man, because it was a giant handprint. When I had the locksmith come out and change our house locks, we messed with, the car and stuff, and, Johnny swears up and down it was locked, and I believe him. And the only way that they could have broke in then was through the trunk, and there was a bunch of fingerprints on the trunk as well, which, I mean, if they got in through the car, why wouldn't they just pop the trunk and then barely touch it? There was so many fingerprints. And so we think that they pried the trunk open, because if you open the trunk, the alarm doesn't go off, and then, take all the stuff from the trunk and then go in through the back seat, take all that shit, so on and so forth. The cop was not very helpful. The case is still open. I have some paperwork to fill out and mail in. And the hotel we stayed at, the camera may or may not have been working. And if it was working, we don't know if the angle is right and you could see it, and you have to request footage. And it seriously was a nightmare. It was a lot. And then to come back home before we went down to see my mom, to come back home, and I'm pretty sure I left the car unlocked, which at this point, I had nothing in my car. So all this, I'm pretty sure it was a child or a girl, because the handprint on the window was smaller, different handprints than before. And, they took one charger and a car coaster. I have coasters in my cup holder. They took one. And I'm just and I just remember going out to my car, and everything had been ripped out of the, center console. And I'm just are you fucking kidding me? Again? Twice in a week. Twice in a couple days. Thankfully, I don't give a shit about one iPhone cable and a coaster. Whatever. It's the concept of feeling violated. Having someone in your vehicle. And not just one person, but 2. I think what really gets me is my fucking house keys. It doesn't matter now because I've had the locks changed, but I feel so violated. And honestly, it really did ruin Christmas for me. Because, what kind of fucked up individual breaks into a car and takes everything? I've been keeping track of Facebook Marketplace and Let Go to see if I notice any of our belongings on there, but I don't think obviously this individual was stupid because they broke into a fucking car on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but I think they're probably just either keeping the items, returning them, using them, or taking them to a pawn shop. Most of the items, we can replace because they're so new, but I don't get it. I really don't. So I'm saying fuck 2019. Despite all of the lows that I've had, that was the lowest. Like, I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. But, like, at the same time, like, we couldn't even go home. Like, I just wanted to leave and go home. But we couldn't because, like, our leasing office is closed on Christmas Day. And, like, we couldn't go home even if I wanted to. So I'm like, well, let's just go see your family, even though I fucking hate everything. And I just don't get it. And I hope so badly that the footage shows who it is. And I hope they fucking get arrested. And, you know, if we get the value of our items back, like, they get paid us back or whatever, like, great, whatever. But I'm not, like, obviously this person is broke or fucking a drug addict or a piece of shit or whatever. Because, like, why else would you steal? Why else would you break into someone's car and take all their stuff on Christmas? Safe to say that'll never fucking happen again, because I will either carry everything up to the hotel, I will, like, and that's what makes me so mad is we were going to stay the night at his mom's, because Johnny had already started to fall asleep, and we'd all been drinking and stuff. Like, if we'd stayed the night at his mom's, it wouldn't have happened. Or if we'd left everything at his mom's and came and got it, like, the next day, it wouldn't have happened. Like, there's just so many things that I wish I could go back and change, but I can't. And everything's just fucking stupid and ridiculous. But, you know, I'm putting this out there because if I need a break, like, I got, you know, more new makeup from Johnny for Christmas that thankfully didn't get taken because he didn't give me that gift until later. But, like, I was so happy Christmas Eve. Like, if, like, that hadn't happened, the rest of my 2019 would have been great. But, of course, you know, why would anything just go perfect? It wouldn't. So, if I need a break, I'm sorry. I really want to keep it up, and I really want to do good, and I really want to keep growing my channel. But I'm just mentally not great right now. And hopefully once, like, more of the case gets uncovered and done and everything, things will be easier. But in the meantime, I need to turn my brain off. And unfortunately, coming up with the ideas and execution and setup and editing and uploading and all that stuff is just too much. So this is my last video of 2019, and I don't have a for sure next video date. I don't really have a good time frame, unfortunately. So that's it. That's this video. Okay.